everyone, this is Sam. I'm back with my very first video of September. I can't believe it's September already. It's going mad. It's going far too quick this year. So today I'm going to work with some wax seals, but I want to do something a little bit different with them. So I've completed this layout, which has got sewing on it, which fits in with Wendy's challenge of using stitching on your layout. I have got a sewing machine, but I've just not been brave enough to play with that yet. So I hand stitched all the way round, and I want to put some wax seals across here. So let's give this a go. I'm going to put that to one side, and I've got these wax seals that I want to play with today. So all flowers, and I've got 3 different kinds there. So I've got a daffodil wreath, I've got the dandelion, and I've got the flowers in a jar. And I want to, like I said, I want to do something a little bit different. So here we go. Let me show you what I'd like to do. So I've got an old pokey tool that I don't mind if it gets a little bit wrecked. And I've got a tea light. So I'm just going to move that over a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to light the tea light. Now, like I said, I want to mount my wax seals across my layout, but I want to do them a little bit differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat the tip of my pokey tool up, and hopefully this is going to allow me to pop holes into my wax seals. So let's give that a go. So I'm just going to heat that up a little bit first. I know this is a bit of a silly thing to do, but yes, that's hot. Just wanted to see how far into the flame it took before it got really hot. So now let me have a go with that. So, oh, that's gone straight through. There, let me just poke that all the way through. There you go, a lovely hole. So we'll just do that again. And I'm going to sort of try and go diagonally across. There you go. I don't want a massive, great big hole. That's anything. The wax is going to go a bit black, but that shouldn't be an issue. So that's one done. Let's see if we can do the next one. Let me just grab a baby wipe. Should have done that before I started, as always. So let me just wipe that off there and see if I can get some of the black off as well. Okay, and I'm going to do exactly the same to the other 2 wax seals. So I'm just going to heat that up very gently. You probably don't need to even heat it up for as long as what I did on that first one. No, you don't. There you go. There you go. So just literally just a couple of flicks through. Okay, and I'm going to go in. Yeah. You don't need that to be like to go through the flame very much at all before that goes there. And then the last one, so just a couple of flicks and push it through, and then just a couple of flicks again. Get there. That's the good thing. If your wax goes hard before you've got the hole properly in it, the one thing you can do is go back and heat your pokey tool up again. So there you go. So that's just flick that through and just push that through. Excellent. Okay, so that is all of my wax seals done. And this is why I said to use an old pokey tool, or one that you don't mind getting a bit yucky, because it does get very yucky. So I'm just going to wipe that. I'll get all that wax off in a moment. So I'm just going to put that to one side. And now the holes have gone a little bit black, but I'm just using a baby wipe and my nail to very gently wipe away any of the black that's on there. they haven't, not all of them went black, just a couple of holes went black. So, right, and you can just, because you know you've got your holes there, you can just push it through again. There you go, pick off any loose wax, that's fine. And then the same with this one. So I'm just gonna give that a bit of a wipe. There. Okay, so that's your wax seals with the holes in them. I'm just gonna move that to one side because that needs to now cool down. And I'm gonna bring my layout back so I can do that. So let me move that right out the way. So what I want to do is I want to put my wax seals along here to make sort of like a strung banner, if that's the right word. I'm not sure that's the right word, but you know what I mean. They look like they're all strung together. So I've got some wax thread. Now this is wax thread that I bought off of Hey Little Magpie quite a while ago. So if I'm honest, I'm not sure if Sarah still sells this, but I love it. This is one of the craft items I've got in my stash that I tend to hoard and not use very much, but I'm going to use it on this one just because it's a lovely thick but not too thick wax thread, and I think I'm going to use the purple, so because then it's a contrast to all the wax seals. So all I'm going to do, if I can, I say that, if I can get the wax thread out, I'm just going to wind off a length. Doesn't matter how long, because you can always cut it down. And then I'm going to put that to one side. And then it's as simple as threading. Now I'm going through the front of my wax seals and coming out the back. And you might have to just sort of you might just have to sort of like play a little bit of threading with them and pull them up. Now to secure the thread on the back and to make it look like it's all sort of just hanging there, I'm going to put a foam pad on the back of mine. So I'm just going to pop that in the middle so it goes across the thread. And then I'm going to thread the next one. So white one's the next one. So through the front, and I'm just going to pull that down now that I've got that one. You can always move them again, and then out through the back and pull that through. And again, I'm just going to secure that with a foam pad. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickly throat. I'm not sure if I'm coming down with something. So that's that. And then the final one, and I've cut way too much wax thread, but that's fine. I never throw my wax thread away. All the off bits that I've got, unless they're really small, I just put them back in my jar that I keep my wax seals in, and my wax threads in, sorry. And then when I want to use them, I look at the threads that I've got left first before I then take off new ones. And again, I'm just going to put a foam pad. Now also, the idea of sticking these down with foam pads is that you can position them and know that they won't move. And like I said, you can sort of move them around a bit. So this one I'm going to leave that a little bit looser, but mainly because I've stuck the pad on without thinking about checking where it was going, but that's just typical me. So that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to peel off the the pad on the first one and get that where I want it. And then do exactly the same with the other two. Peel that off. Put that where I want it. Make sure the flowers are the right way. And the third one, actually, I could stretch that out a little bit, that one. And pop that there. And there you go. There's your banner. So, now, what I am going to do with this side is, I think, I'm going to tuck it under my flower die cuts. And I'm going to take my stapler and I'm going to staple that there. And then turn it round and I'm just going to staple that right there. There you go. So there you go. So that's basically your banner all stuck down and the ends pinned down. Then just trim the wax thread to how long you want it on both sides. And there you go. So that's how you can make a wax seal banner to go across your layout or even down your layout. I hope that's given you another idea on how to use your wax seals, and I will see you again in the next video.